the fuck is on screen. Chill, bro. Worst era of Nickelodeon by Mung.
Nickelodeon has been loved by all ages for decades. Since releasing the first 3 Nicktoons in the early 90s, Nickelodeon has become known as a predominantly cartoon channel. The 90s are revered as the golden age of cartoons, then the 2000s being a noteworthy successor that definitely started to falter as time.
Hey, this video better be very fair, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I hate the revisionalist ass history that niggas be trying to make, saying that like, oh, the 90s and the 2000s all always had good cartoons. Cause let's be so dead ass, bro. Not all of them were fucking good. Like, there were a lot of dog shit ass cartoons that came out in the 90s, but we don't talk about them and we only focus on the good ass cartoons, bro. Like, you could do that for every single generation. I don't know. I hate when like people talk about like, oh yeah, this era was so good for this, and this era was so much better than this era. Bro, all the eras are good in their own way, but it's like that's the way I see it, at least. I think every single era of cartoons, or every single era of movies or something, I feel like they're all good in their own way. But the argument becomes disingenuous when you start ignoring the bullshit that used to come out in the bro. Niggas coming out that they had coming out back in like the fucking 2003, bro. Stripperella by Stan Lee too. And you're trying to tell me, oh man, this is the golden age, bro. Look! You don't even see her face in this clip. It's just titties.
And on. The next era, being the 2010s, is arguably the worst era. And I am here to tell you why. But first, a little bit of backstory. In the early 90s, they introduced Doug, Rugrats, and the Ren and Stimpy.
I couldn't watch half these hoes. I'm keeping the band though. Ren and Stimpy just used to be on weird shit. I didn't like Ren and Stimpy because it was just like brain dead. I kind of fuck with Rugrats. Like, I like the movies. I watched the movies more than I actually watched the show. And with Doug was so fucking boring to me, bro. Whenever they did the reruns, like late at night, that shit was so boring. Like, I hate the character designs too. Like look at this nigga's fucking head, bro. Why do you have no outline on the top of your head? And it's just a whole bunch of these few hairs. You're so ugly, bro. That big fat ass nose you got, my nigga. Oh my gosh.
These 3 would become the first Nicktoons. They proved to be very popular, thus Nickelodeon choosing a cartoon-oriented path. Rocko's Modern Life, Cat Dog, Angry Beavers, Aubrey Monsters, Hey Arnold, and the Wild Thornberrys were soon to follow. All of these cartoons were very successful and still remain icons today. They were original and wacky, and had humor that hadn't been seen in cartoons before. These cartoons made up the 90s, and is now known as the Golden Era. The next era was the SpongeBob era. SpongeBob
but this is like SpongeBob is like the combination of LeBron, Kobe, and like LeBron, Kobe, and a pinch of Jordan. Cause these that's bro. How do you? If I'm dropping a cartoon around the same time as SpongeBob, I'm going to be so mad, bro. Cause how do you even beat this nigga? How do you even beat this shit? You can't beat SpongeBob, bro. SpongeBob is so universally like. I would go as far as to say it's. SpongeBob in its prime was the greatest cartoon of all time, objectively. I know, it's weird. It's weird to say. It's definitely like, but look, you gotta understand my point. How often do you come across people that genuinely don't like SpongeBob? Like, let's be real now. You know what I'm saying? There's people that never care for it, or like, but like, how many people have y'all genuinely came up to and like talked to and been like, yeah, bro, that SpongeBob shit was so ass? Not a lot. It's very rare. It's widely known, widely loved, bro. That's GOAT status right there.
Still is their cash cow. So a lot of
I hate that goof ass nigga raw. Because that's how they come off, bro. They're like nigga, these niggas that ass gotta hate fun, bro. Like they gotta hate being happy. They gotta hate enjoying themselves.
Their focus went to SpongeBob. The entirety of the 2000s was plastered with the yellow square. Even with SpongeBob's success, there were a handful of cartoons that came out around this time that were still very good. The Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Danny Phantom, Invader Zim, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Avatar, and Chalk Zone. The first half of the 2000s was basically a sequel to the 90s. Original cartoons, unique concepts and adventures, and very enjoyable to watch. The second half of the 2000s is where the decline began, but had not fully hit rock bottom. The shows they were making didn't necessarily drop in quality, but a lack in promotion and opportunity led them to fail. These shows were for the most part overshadowed by their more successful cousins like SpongeBob and Fairly OddParents. These shows were Tak and the Power of Juju, El Tigre, The Mighty Bee,
El Tigre was so cool.
Parents. These shows were Tak and the Power of Juju, El Tigre.
This nigga had me wishing I was Mexican so bad, bro. This nigga was so cool, and the online games they had for him too was so fun, bro. Bro, my stepmom wouldn't let us watch SpongeBob because she said it rots our brains, but she gave her kids phones at 6. Yeah, I don't know what, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band though. Whenever parents say some shit like that, they always just be trying to control their kids. Like niggas that say, "Oh, rot your brain," never be some reading book ass, writing essay ass niggas. They always be on some bullshit themselves. I got reincarnated into a Derpaxion storyline. Hey, write that down. Hold on, bro. I might have just found a new One Wish Willow Wish.
Tigre, The Mighty Bee, Cat Scratch, The X's, and Back at the Barnyard. Nickelodeon didn't really seem to give these shows a chance, and really only promoted the big shows.
They always threw these fire ass shows on Nicktoons. Like, damn, bro. And they always made it so hard to watch Nicktoons, too. Like, I don't think... Do y'all have Nicktoons? I feel like only, like, a small majority of people had this shit. But I love Nicktoons, because they always used to have, like... Their lineups always used to be so fire.
They knew would perform well. In the last year of the 2000s, a show would be released that I think truly begins the descent into the worst era. Fanboy and Chum Chum. I know this dead horse has been beaten so much it's just pulp now. It's trendy to hate on this show, and that's not what I'm here to do. I'm simply bringing up the point that this show relied heavily on poop humor. I'm not criticizing it, but it does set in motion a domino effect.
I thought this show was so fucking ugly. Like, goddamn, look at that nigga, bro. Hell no. You want me to watch it? You want me to watch a TV show where all the characters look like this? Hell no. I'm gonna keep it a band though, bro. Like pretty privilege is acceptable in certain situations like this. Like, genuinely, like, hell no. These niggas are too. I remember that was my reasoning when I was younger. I used to say they're too ugly. The show's too ugly. I used to describe it like that.
Terrible humor. I am now going to give an overview of all the Nicktoons during this decade. 17 different Nicktoons premiered in this decade, compared to 11 in the 90s and 17 in the 2000s. For the sake of the argument, I'm going to only go over actual Nicktoons.
I wish this show went as far as it should have. This show had no reason to get canceled so early. It was so fire.
Every single animated show that aired this decade. So, for shows like Rabbids Invasion, that most certainly helps my argument, will not be talked about, as it is not categorized.
Bro, my bad if I'm pausing too much, but bro, I don't know why they push so hard for this bullshit to go crazy. My nigga, I remember it was dinner for a weekend. They had a marathon of only this bullshit, and my nigga, that was the worst weekend of all time. Cause anytime I wanted to watch some fire shit, I'll go to that website. I'll go to that shit, and it's like why? Who's watching this shit? Who the fuck is watching this shit, bro? Like, I'm so serious.
As a Nicktoon.
That's an old guy in Nigeria who...
The first new Nicktoon of the decade was Planet Sheen, a super unnecessary spin-off to Jimmy Neutron. This spin-off was not well liked.
This show was
making side characters the main characters is usually a poor decision unless you're Saul Goodman. Sheen became overly annoying, the plots were too bizarre, in a bad way, and visually, the show wasn't the best thing Nick had to offer. Going back to the humor, it was definitely different. It wasn't like Jimmy Neutron. It was reminiscent of Fanboy and Chum Chum. The ratings gave validity to these claims, and Nickelodeon canceled the show after one season. The next
as you should. Look at fucking look at Big Mouth, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie though, I can't hate. I'm gonna keep it a band though. I was one of them niggas I was watching Big Mouth every single season. I'm sorry. I know. That was my bad, bro. That's my bad. But like, I've grown, bro. Somehow that you know what I'm saying, spiritually Israeli show survived for that long. I don't know how the hell they did that.
Was Tough Puppy. Being that it was created by Butch Hartman, the same guy that did Fairly OddParents and Danny Phantom, it couldn't...
Oh, damn, that cat shorty always had me hard. She always turned me on, bro.
Have been all bad, right? Well, it wasn't, but you could definitely tell the shows were losing soul. I don't know how else to describe it than that. I get that I'm here to articulate my point with words, but this show feels like you took Fairly Odd Parents, drained the soul from it, and slapped on a spy theme.
Damn.
The next two shows are Winx Club and The Legend of Korra.
I never even understood what was going on in Winx Club, but I love Winx Club. I love me some Winx Club, bro. I don't even remember. I remember what was going on, my nigga. Whenever that shit came on, bro, I was always in there.
Fit into the category of terrible. They are the very few diamonds in the rough of this decade. Robot and Monster is the next show, and it just brings more of the same. The show feels very empty, content-wise and visually. The humor this time isn't so much farting, but beating each other up and name-calling. There's nothing wrong with that humor, as it's probably the most common type of humor. But to have every joke based on it gets boring very fast. The 2012 TMNT is an all-around fun show. It gets the job done. I don't have any strong opinions on it.
It gets the job done, my nigga. This was one of the greatest animated shows that has ever graced Nickelodeon's boof-ass, bullshit-ass fucking lineup. Yo, you are tweaking, my nigga. This show was so fucking fire. Season 1, banger. Season 2, banger. Season 3, couple bangers in there, still a fucking banger. I don't care, bro.
Sanjay and Craig are guilty of being one of the worst on the network. I could make the argument that it is worse than Fanboy and Chum Chum. It's probably not, but it's very close.
Look, Sanjay and Craig was a very much a diamond in the rough type of show, but imagine the rough is just like a whole bunch of dog shit. Like when Sanjay and Craig actually tried to make a good episode, they made good episodes. The thing was, it's just like it was just such a nasty ass show. Like, I think there's an episode where like they get trapped in like some old Hispanic lady's titties or in her body or something after she hugs them, bro. Like the show's nasty as fuck. I think there's an episode where like someone's never seen their butt or their butthole, and so like they look in the mirror and it's like, oh my god, this shows it. Yo, Jesus Christ, bro. Yo, we got. Hey, someone remind me. We got put this inside the chat. I'm gonna react to this shit faded as fuck. I'm gonna react to it inside the Discord one. Sometime maybe this weekend. Honestly, if you watch it with a smile, now I'll give you 2 bands. School Best Parody. These hits carry their hundreds of misses, and that's the thing. That's all that really matters. Cause bro, you can't just ignore all the bullshit ass. I remember when everyone tried to go for the 3D animated approach with all their TV shows back in like the early 2000s and like late 90s, 2000s. So many of those shows were horrifying, boof, trash as shit. But niggas just don't talk about it, cause why would I talk about it when we could just talk about the good shows and act like we had the golden era? Like, shut up, dude.
It relies only on fart humor. It's like you took the worst quality out of all the popular shows at the time and put it into one to make this show. It is just another show where a human and a non-human best friend duo go on really wacky adventures.
I'll definitely. I'll probably be like, what the fuck? I'll probably be like, if I'm faded as fuck watching, I'll probably be like, what the fuck, dude? I'll be like, what the fuck, nigga? Did these niggas just eat her ass? I swear to God, there's an episode like that. I'm not even making a joke. The season 1 of this, there was no reason for half of these shit for half these episodes to be like this, bro.
The thing this show has in common with all of the others that come after it is its hyperactivity. Fanboy and Chum Chum had it along with Tough Puppy, but it is right in your face with this show. Surely this show is as bad as it gets.
Whoa! Okay, well. I mean, like, breadwinners. Okay, I mean, like, I can't really argue with this. Like, but it was good slop, though. For a little kid, it was good slop. Bro, like, when Sway Sway sang that song about, what was it? Do a barrel roll, man! Yo, buckle up, duckies, cause we got the rocket fan! Yeah, like, come on, that's fire! Damn, they low-key tried to copy, they seen regular show and they tried to copy this shit fully. What's it? Okay, no, but this is fire, though, bro.
Nickelodeon really said, let's take Sanjay and Craig and make it 100
when
times
he tried
worse.
to sing the Jenny Quackles, You know what I'm saying? We was all trying to support Sway Sway when he tried to pull Jenny Quackles, bro.
This show is complete brain rot humor, if you can even call it humor. There are no real stories for episodes, just recycled junk you have seen before. Annoying characters. So much stuff to do with butts. It is absolutely unreal how this was created, and then continued to be created. Look on the bright side. Breadwinners is the worst this decade gets. Harvey Beaks was a breath of fresh air.
So fire! Harvey Beaks is so fire, and nobody talks about it. The art is so good. The lessons you learn from it is so good. Obviously, right, like, these two motherfuckers are annoying as shit, and so is Harvey, low-key. But it's like, it's good, though. It's so good. I don't know why no one gives Harvey Beaks its flowers.
And then Pig, Goat, Banana, and Cricket released, and you were right back into the mud.
Okay, yeah. This was slop. Y'all remember Nature Cat? Tra la la. Wait, no, that's bro. He used to say, bro. What was that nigga? It was something similar to that, bro. It was like Tootly Dee-Hoo or something. It was something, bro. But Nature Cat was fire too.
More hyperactive, over-exaggerated animation slop. The Loud House is next. And
Loud House, don't bullshit with me, bro. Loud House is fire.
And as it is still running to this day, it has proven to be a much better show than the others. Even though I would argue the fart jokes and hyperactivity is definitely
honestly,
still present.
There's some weird
Bunsen
shit,
is a Beast, the fourth show by Butch Hartman, proved that it was more of what this decade has churned out. Yet again, a buddy duo where one is non-human and they go on way too wacky of adventures. Welcome to Wayne.
Fever Dream.
It seems better than most. I can't give any personal anecdote as I've never
got
seen
canceled
this
too
one.
early.
Online, the most common criticism is that it is a Gravity Falls ripoff. 2 days after Welcome to Wayne aired, Fairly Odd Parents was canceled. This now left SpongeBob and, well, nothing else really. At this point, no show besides SpongeBob had been airing for longer than a year or so, and their cash cow SpongeBob was getting worse and worse. Hang on, let me talk about that in a second. Let's finish off this decade. There are 4 Nicktoons left of the decade.
Okay, let's speed through this. Let's speed through these.
Talk about that in a second. Let's finish off this decade. There are
shit out the butt. A little bit slighter. A little bit better. I'll probably say piss, fire.
4 Nicktoons left of the decade. Only one of them still falls into the hyperactive poop humor category. The other 3 are reboots or spin-offs. This is the exact trend repeating itself.
Bro, did y'all watch this version of Ninja Turtles? This shit was so... Who the fuck is this? Yo, I never watched past, like, I don't know half these folks, bro. Who the fuck is this black ass nigga? Yo, bro. I never watched... I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch a lot of this show. I didn't care for a lot of the cast, bro.
Let me explain. At the end of the 2000s, Fanboy and Chum Chum introduced the poop humor, and it continued all throughout the decade. Now these 3 shows, The Adventures of Kid Danger, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Casa Grandes are all spin-offs and reboots. Now look at the 2020s so far. Almost 70% of the shows in the decade thus far are spin-offs, reboots, and licensed shows.
That lineup
it seems as if at the end of the decade they introduce shows that are indicative of what is to come in the following decade. Okay, now the decline of SpongeBob.
Okay, it's just because they're getting older, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everyone loses the father time at some point. Come on, gang.
About endlessly. They say it got bad after the first movie. Whatever. I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm here to say at this point SpongeBob was arguably just bad. Look up the worst episodes of SpongeBob. No, I'll do it for you. The consensus is that A Pal for Gary is the worst. SpongeBob gets a new pet,
so nasty.
And it tries to eat Gary. They literally rewrite SpongeBob to be dumber than usual to make the story work. Another terrible episode is One Course Meal, the episode where Mr. Krabs tortures and abuses Plankton, which is pretty out of character for Mr. Krabs. What's my point with this? These episodes came out in 2010. Most of the worst episodes came out in this decade, so not only were their new shows bad, but their legacy shows were too. Another point is the oversaturation.
Okay, we're not gonna. Kira, it's been so long. How you been, shorty? You straight? Everyone keep me straight. You still fucking with that lame ass nigga? Hey, just let me know. He give you any issues? Let me know.
Live action shows. 29 live action shows premiered in this decade, but that's not all. There were other shows that didn't premiere in the 2010s, but were still airing new episodes, making the total 33. That's a lot of shows. Some of them aren't that bad. I mean, they're sitcoms with children lead actors. They can't be that good either. But
the feet shit was a little weird. Fred had a show? I don't even remember the movies and the YouTube channel. He had a show?
Some of them are especially heinous. Fred the Show.
Jesse was
I can't fairly talk ill of all these shows because I have close to no knowledge about them. I only watched cartoons growing up, but all you need to do is look at the numbers. 33 shows running in a...
And no one's gonna do it for you. Yeah, cause I... Damn, that shit was so fire, man. Stop, bro.
Span of 10 years. It has to get watered down. It has to. I know the animation studio is probably completely separate from the live action studio, with completely different budgets and everything, but I really
would... Jesus Christ! Bro, what the fuck did they have this character on? Fentanyl? What the fuck? Yo!
Wish more effort would have been spent on the cartoon side rather than live action. You can clearly tell where Nickelodeon's focus went into this decade, and I believe this is a small contributing factor as to why the cartoons were so bad. Why did they cling to this type of humor? What made them think it was successful and funny?
Genuinely, okay, I'm gonna keep it bando. I don't... Is that supposed to be fucking Michael Jackson? I see the jacket. Is this supposed to be fucking Michael Jackson, bro? What the hell? Nah, but I think it's just because they were the writers for these shows are just really lazy and they couldn't come up with good jokes. I really think that's why, bro. Because I don't remember a single person ever being like, yo, bro, you remember the fart and poop jokes inside our cartoons? They were so fucking funny, bro. How long ago were you supposed to leave? About like 40 minutes ago. It's like, bro, it's AJ growing up. Please don't remind me, bro. Please don't remind me, bro. I'm still trying to close the wound. I feel it's a hole. It's a hole that's been it's a hole. Like, deadass, I'd deadass be thinking about what I'm gonna do on stream. Then I'm like, okay, let me just do. I'm probably gonna react to these videos, then hop on Walking Dead, and it's like, damn.
Can't tell you that. The only reason I can hypothesize, and it's a stretch, a long stretch, is for shock value. YouTube was becoming very successful and popular in the early 2010s, and by the mid-2010s was huge. The network saw this huge shift in viewership, where the kids instead of watching cartoons were watching their favorite YouTubers play video games, or vlogging or what have you. I'm guessing maybe this was their attempt to catch people's eyes and be like, look at us, we have this crazy, wacky, over-exaggerated junk. Look, I know that's not a very good reason, but I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. I can't think of any other reason why any
Yo, oh my god. Bro, all roads lead back to fucking MJ. Is this yo, nigga, this is a fucking Thriller reference. Yo, they on my soul.
In their right mind would approve the poop humor. Not much has changed.
Holy shit, I don't even damn, bro. Loki, now I think about it. Yeah, that nigga MJ had so much motion. Yo, it's like every single time in my mind I'm thinking like, damn, MJ had motion. It's like every single time I learn about the dude, it's just levels. It's like I think I'm already thinking he's up here. Then I see some shit and it's like he's really up here. And it's like bro, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be the one of the niggas that's like, damn, Drake is really close to MJ. Yo, what the fuck was I on?
2020s. The poop humor shows are definitely decreasing in quantity. However, they are just being replaced with reboots, spin-offs, and other licensed IPs. We're definitely in a reboot era right now. Everyone is doing it, and there aren't tons of unique new movies or shows. It only makes sense that Nickelodeon follows suit. Make sure you check out my other videos. I have quite a few about Nickelodeon and other cartoons. If you could please subscribe. I'm literally so close to 1,000 subscribers, and you hitting that button will help me greatly.
Well, let me see, bro.
Thank you for watching.
Honestly, man, he probably got hella subscribers out. Yeah, bro. Damn, a year. Damn. He talking about he was so close to 1,000 a year ago. Now look at him, bro. This could be us, y'all. I'm telling y'all, bro. This could deadass be us. All it takes is one good video, one good clip, one good stream. Y'all, like this is why, bro. It always helps to keep to stay consistent, bro. Like this dude, he was just talking about I'm about hit 1K. Yeah, 251, bro. You know, I'm subscribed, bro. For inspiration, thank you, bro. W Video Gang.